off a few of my techniques, sword techniques. As you can see, I have my sword here, right? Now, why bring this to the channel? Simply because for years I've been doing martial arts and I feel as if it's a decent idea to go on ahead and bring these ideas as well as arts to my channel and to see how you guys enjoy that, if that makes sense. So, starting out with the very first technique, we have the sword spin, okay? Obviously, I can do another video sitting back and showing you guys how to freaking do it and things of that nature. That's perfectly fine. Now, just one little brief moment to have you guys sit back and really enjoy the look of the sword. I polish this darn thing almost like every day, okay? It's a blue metallic katana, all right? And I take very good care of it, all right? So, obviously, we all know about the sword draw techniques, okay? So basically, whenever you draw your sword, it's best to tilt the sheath right here to the side so you can get an easier draw. You see? After you draw your sword, right? Now you get into your stance. Now your main stance will be what you may choose. Why do I say that? Because most people end up utilizing their main stance here, right? Which is fine. But see, mine is more unique. I have a more diagonal side with my technique, right? Simply because it makes it easier to control your opponent's momentum as well as your own sword. And if you come in with your strike, you have half more power when you step forward into your strike. You understand? So, the thing of the matter is that is the basic here. Now, simply put, when it comes to me, I have this thing where I like to add a little style to my techniques, right? One person can sit back and just do a basic strike, right? But then me, I spin. So think about it like this. Because the sword spinning is a little complicated, imagine if you add that to each and every strike. The idea of the matter is to maintain control and keep your momentum, if that makes sense. Now the thrusting technique that I was about to go on ahead and show you guys is a variation of that technique that I've seen on Rurouni Kenshin. If you guys never seen that show, just look it up. Basically, there's a guy by the name of Saito inside of the show, and he utilizes a technique called the Gototsu. His technique has a variation of him doing basically one of these numbers, okay? Now the idea of that is for him to come forward, thrust downward with the sword, right? Then there's also a secondary variation, right? For him to come upwards with it, right? Okay? Then you also have the one where you just do a basic thrust technique. You see? Now obviously, that's not a 100% speed and power demonstration of the technique. But as far as the Gototsu is concerned, it's one of my main things. It's a thing inside of that show that I know for a fact that is very effective in real life, if that makes sense. Now, as far as other techniques, for example, you have this, okay? The most simplest thing, a side strike, correct? But what if you are in a position where you cannot move? You pull back, you come back around, and then you strike again. If you practice this momentum and this speed, you see, and put your power into it, you can be able to maintain your stance, right? But what if you're in a situation where you need a lot more speed? Obviously, you can do multiple strikes. You see what I'm doing with my feet? You ever heard of this dance move called the walk it out? It's very similar to that. See, the idea is to maintain that same momentum, you see, as you go on with your strikes, so that way you maintain your level of control. All right? So basically that's that regarding the basic techniques, right? But it's not just with the sword. There's techniques that I myself have created. This is called the Jinkan 2. I created this years ago. The idea of it is to utilize your body weight to do the fighting, so that way you can maintain your stamina. takedown techniques go straight to the throws, right? Then you have the Omni, which utilizes a lot of stamina. And then there's the hourglass technique. The idea behind this video is to sit back and just put out there some of the techniques that I myself have learned, as well as taught myself, as well as done over the years. And I just feel as if maybe it's a decent idea to go ahead and put these techniques out there into the world so that many other people can learn these techniques and do something positive with them. So if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you did not like this video, feel free to dislike this video. That way I can know what I need to work on in terms of policy. So thank you for watching.